All right, here we go. Yes, I'm back. We're about to get into it. So, but let me get it started like how I usually do. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious, aka Cover Boy, the Modern Marvel. That's right, you guys. We're going to get into some updates. Pretty much, we're going to get into the updates of Dragon Ball because they've been doing the Dragon Ball Fighting Hour, I believe that's what it was called. It was a little event that they were going on around the 6th, between the 10th or like around the 6th. It started on the 6th of this month, which pretty much they were doing updates of all their Dragon Ball titles from Duken, frickin' FighterZ, frickin' Xenoverse, frickin' Xenoverse 2, and a couple other things. So, and Kakarot as well. So everything pretty much got an update. Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're going to start off with that. Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're getting Gogeta. We saw the gameplay for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which he should be coming out around pretty much this week, on the 12th, which is on Friday. So if everybody who has the season pass already for it, I mean, it's pretty sure it's probably going to cost $5.99 if you haven't got the pass. But, I mean, pretty sure everybody should have gotten it already by now. So, if anything, I mean, then pretty much Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta looks pretty damn good. They made him slightly different than the other Gogeta a little bit. And then, pretty much looks a little bit more different than Vegito, not Gogito. You would think that would be his name anyway. But, that's actually a good question. Who was actually better? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Super Saiyan God? Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I mean, everybody's better than Vegito. I mean, Vegito's trash. I mean, he's the only fusion who hasn't got like a win on his belt. So I mean, come on now. I mean, it's all the way Gogeta in general. So I mean, hell. But either way, that's it for that update. So we're gonna move on to the next one. No, actually, we're gonna move on to Kakarot because honestly, Kakarot. I started playing that one more. I've been really got into it because it's like. At first, I was sitting there thinking, like, Kakarot is just going to be focusing. I thought it was okay, it's just going to be focusing on Goku. I mean, you're not going to call Dragon Ball Kakarot if it's just solely going to be everybody else. But then, lo and behold, you do play as a couple other people as well. So it's kind of like, all right, well, we'll see how this goes. And I mean, I'm loving the game in general. So, I mean, I'm trying to play catch up right now because I had other titles and other things to do like movie reviews and whatnot. So I mean, I'm still a little behind on all those things. So trying to keep my structure together. But so pretty much Dragon Ball Kakarot will be getting an update on early summer. So that means the new history of I call it the history of Trunks Dragon Ball, the one where you're going to be playing the history of Trunks, and pretty much that's going to be pretty interesting. So you'll be are we going to be able to play? Of course, we're going to be playing future Gohan, and before he gets his gets his demise and everything. And I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, can we put some respect on Gohan's name at least? I mean, can we get a game to where well, no, I'm not even a game, but can we get like the shows to where Gohan starts getting a little bit more respect? I mean, look at this shit. I mean, freaking Trunks is Vegeta's son, and he gets more respect than Gohan. So it's just kind of like, and you're Goku's son. I mean, that's bad enough. So it's just like, man, But I digress from my point. But either way, the new update, the new story and update for Kakarot will be coming out early summer, so that means early summer. Don't know exactly early summer, but it's not going to be midsummer or late summer, so early summer. But now, here is the creme de la creme. I don't play the other updates of the other games like Dukin and Legend, so I mean I can't really give you any updates on those. But but either way, like the ones I'm mainly focusing on are the big three thus far. But yeah, and here we're going to talk about the updates for Xenoverse 2. So we're getting a new story, of course. We've been it's been all over the internet and everything that we're getting the new updates for the free update on the 15th and the legendary pack 1 on the 16th of pretty much next week. So yeah, so we're getting a new story. It looks like Trunks is trying to stop Fu or Few. I keep fucking up his name, but either way. But of course, he's trying to start up some crap again. So the cool part is that you see Pycon, Trunks trying to get down, and then Vegeta. Vegeta's getting it. Like they're starting to give more of a thing for Vegeta to where like he even did like a little finisher on Topo, God of Destruction Topo, and looks like Topo's now like trying to be under the control of Fu. I'm gonna call him Fu. Fuck it. But he's gonna be doing this thing, and then they did like a little family Gallic gun of like a final Gallic gun. Well, that looked pretty dope. Like you got Kaba, Trunks, and freaking Bulma trying to give him energy to do his thing. That was pretty hardcore. So what else? But honestly, and then the story continues, and then you starting to see a story with future Gohan being involved. So I mean, we're starting to give these things more praise. Like we're starting to give it more praise, and that's cool. That's dope. Like we're starting to get more of a story involved. That's all right. I'm not mad at that. And then also we find out that the legendary pack 2 will be coming out in fall. So that's really not that far off. So we're looking at maybe October when we start getting some updates on what's going to be coming out. I'm pretty sure. Maybe between between late September, early October is when things might start rolling in when it comes down to the fall for Legendary Pack 2. So I mean that's cool. I mean we're starting to get updates and we're starting to get some stuff for Xenoverse 2 because it looks like they're not going to be worrying about doing a Xenoverse 3 anytime soon. But my thing is, all right, you're doing all this, and that's cool. But, I mean, and then, of course, there's some other things that they could add on in, like, other characters, and that's fine. I'm cool. There's still some life for Xenoverse 2, and that's mainly one of the main games that I normally play on a regular basis. So, my CAC saying Bergamot is always on point. So if anybody's over there, like check them out. But my thing is, I just want to really see, like if what they have to offer for these legendary packs. I mean, we got to get a little bit more. We got to get a little bang for our buck. I mean, we don't even know how much the legendary pack is going to cost yet. So, I mean, I might have not caught it, see how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. But either way, I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, we're getting Pycon, we're getting Topo, we're getting Fu's costume. And that's all good. I'm not even mad at that. That's actually cool. And if they could keep continuing with stuff like that, more power to it. But also, at least at the process of going through all this transition of getting new characters and everything, can we get some updates to like the shops? Can we get updates to that? Like the TP metal shops? Can we get updates to the clothing shop? Can we get the clothing that we never got in these raids because we gotta wait like to Timbuktu till we get the other raids and whatnot? So it's like, come on. I still ain't got. I mean, I got Broly's and Chili's and whatnot, their gear and everything, but you know, I still ain't got Tapions, Paragus. I ain't even got the boxing clothing. So it's just like, you know, start sliding those rare items in the TP metal shops or even in the clothing shop. I mean, hell, how we get Barris's costume in the clothing shop, but we can't get anybody else's. Like, come on now. I mean, even start sliding some like hidden costumes or new costumes, like Kid Trunks. Let's get Goten's costume. Let's get Tien's t-shirt that nobody like he's rocking in the whole damn but we get his little side shit. I mean, come on. Like, we get the sleeveless side and like, nah, come on, man. Give us some more stuff. Give us the costumes we can't even wear for our CACs that are already in the game. And they already know. I mean, like I said, Goten's, freaking Kid Trunks. Let's see, we ain't even got future Gohans. I want to rock Gohan's. I want to rock that future Gohan gi. That's probably one of the hardest gis in the game to me. I think Gohan in general has like the best costumes to me in the game in general. I think like because with the purple one, the purple one and the future the future Gohan one are the best costumes to me, bar none. And then like I just like Gohan's his whole motif anyway. Like his let's just put some respect on Gohan's name in general. But let's get some more costumes. Look, I already stressed about transformation. So I mean, look, like let's not make that shit far-fetched, okay? Like we should have had at least one transformation by now. I mean, honestly. We should have at least had one transformation by now. That just makes perfect sense. I mean, God of Destruction honestly could fit for every other for every CAC in the game. I mean, which would help out dearly for like the human side. And let's switch that up. I mean, the human side is only going to have potential unleash Kaioken and like God of Destruction. That's how I would want to put it. And then Saiyans can turn into damn near just about anything. So it's like, come on, man. Like, and then where's Super Saiyan God Red? I mean, at least like we should have had at least another transformation like Super Saiyan God Red or something. But I mean, people were making excuses. Well, we don't know what the transformation would look like because they never had one for Super Saiyan God Red. Okay, but since Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, we see freaking Vegeta transforming into Super Saiyan God Red. So obviously it ain't that damn hard, you know? And then also, like I said, for me, honestly, wholeheartedly, I'd rather see Super Saiyan 4 by now. And I don't give a frog's fat ass what anybody says. Oh, it's not going to happen. It should happen. It really should happen. We should have a Super Saiyan 4 right about now. And honestly, like I said before, Saiyan should be able to, like, if your character is a Saiyan, Saiyans should automatically have tails. Saiyans should automatically have tails. So that's how I feel. Like the wigs, like we should stop having wigs. The wigs should already be in your custom for your hair when you're doing your customs and everything. And let's get like some more items in the item shop that we don't have. Like like there's so much shit. Like where's Hit's coat, his gear, you know what I'm saying? Or like where I want to rock the Mass Saiyan's armor. Like let's get the Time Breaker armor. Let's get the sash that Mira rocks for his clothing and everything. We don't even have that. So it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like the wigs shouldn't be in the item shops. The tails shouldn't be in the item shops either. The tail should already be connected to the character. That just makes perfect sense to me, especially if you're a damn Saiyan. And if you're going to be a human, freaking let's get Tien's little third eye and shit. I mean, we got freaking Krillin's his little 6 dots on his head. Let's get freaking Tien's little eyeball and shit. Like, come on now. Y'all doing the most when it comes down to all this stuff. But, I mean, like I said, it's still good. I'm still going to play the game. I just want to see them put in the stuff that they need to put in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Dragonball Xenoverse 2, I've been playing since it came out. And I played it on 2 different systems since then. So, either way, man, like, those are mainly the updates that's going on with that's mainly the updates for the Xenoverse stuff. So, and all the Dragon Ball titles. So, I mean, all of them are coming out, and it's all back to back, and it's all starting this week. So, starting off with Fighters, and next week is moving on to Xenoverse, and that's going to hold us down all the way up till we get to the other stuff. So, and we'll see what happens with Kakarot. So that'll give me some time. But either way, I digress from my point. I got to get into another segment. So I got to get into another one. So I got to do a quick fire review for Coming to America. So either way, you guys, this is pretty much a word around the campfire in my mind segment. But either way, this is the Late for the Party live on Anchor FM and freaking the YouTube channel. So please like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the podcast on Anchor. You can listen to that on Spotify, Google Play Music, Apple Plus, all the 10 platforms you can listen to your podcast, Comcast, all that stuff. So also check out the t-shirts and all the gators and the cool merch and the coffee cups on teespring.com at the Late for the Party store. So either way, I'm your host Melodious, aka Coverboy, the Modern Marvel signing off. And as always, if you're going to be late for the party, turn out to 11.